I want to do a couple things before I jump into the slides, and one of those things is just get a feel for who's in the room here. So preface by saying Sunir started this conference by talking about the triangle of partnerships and partnership types, and one of those partnership types was affiliates, which was also defined as referral partners, basically a business that refers you business and takes a commission for that. So that's what we're going to talk about here, is how Aweber has leveraged that affiliate program over the last 15 years. So before I start, I'm just curious in the room, who here is currently managing an affiliate program based on how I just defined it? Okay, a couple are currently. Who is looking to launch their first affiliate program, and that's why you're here today? Great, so a couple that are ready to go. Perfect. So, a little bit of context about Aweber. So before I get into this, is anyone hearing about Aweber for the first time today? Who's hearing Aweber for the first time? Great, so there's a couple opportunities. But just a quick background on Aweber. Aweber is actually an email service platform that started back in 1998, almost 20 years old, outside of Philadelphia. And Tom Colzer, the founder, built this software to solve a problem. And the problem he was solving was he was building it so that businesses can respond automatically to leads that were coming in. These are mostly people that are selling widgets or devices. So his main focus from day one was about creating remarkable experiences. And that's a theme you'll hear throughout this presentation. But I think it's key to get that out there, is that's why this company was born. And here we are 20 years later, and we are helping the small business universe. Specifically for us, our sweet spot, online marketers, content creators, bloggers, ad tech, agencies. So we do have a suite over 100,000 of our customers that fall within that ecosystem of small business. And that's a little bit more about Aweber. So today I want to cover three things. A little bit of evolution around the program of our affiliate marketing program, then some outcomes of what we learned, and outcomes, how we've impacted our operations around supporting our affiliate program, but also lessons learned. So there's a couple key lessons for those that are looking to get started, but also those that have a program. Maybe there's an idea or two that you can take away with you. So I want to start off with this quote. And Sean Cohen is our COO. And Sean was employee number 3, and we're now up to 120 team members. So he was there early on to watch our affiliate program do what it has done for our growth over the course of 15 plus years. And he has a statement when he talks about our affiliate program that says, our affiliate program has been both a hub and a spoke for our growth. And if you think about other strategic models, you'd understand the hub and spoke model. But for us, it was key about the hub and spoke structure. I'll talk about this later throughout the presentation about how just this principle has been applied to help us achieve growth when it comes to finding and nurturing affiliate partners. Now, the one thing I'll call out here is that, we talk about the affiliate program here, but Aweber as a company, 20 years ago, on our list of things to do, one was not launch an affiliate program. Our affiliate program was born out of our customers being super passionate about finding success using our tool. So it's kind of interesting how, in some ways, it was just kind of taking advantage of the opportunity that was in front of us because we realized that our customers were having such success with our platform because it was focused on helping them grow their business. So let me just give you some quick context on the history of our affiliate program. And this is a growth chart that you may have seen in your business tied to other things. But yes, like every other growth chart, we started out hot. And we saw that hockey stick growth. And then things softened up. And they're kind of coming back to life now. So this is over the entire history of our affiliate program, and this is what it looks like. But there's a couple things I want to call out here as we get through this presentation is, the learnings are many when it comes to looking at a chart like this. But the other thing is, like I said, it started with our customers being really passionate about our product. And then when we realized in conversations, we said, hey, would you like to make 30% commissions on any customer that you refer to our platform that you love so much? Who's going to say no to that? So we found early on that there were some customers that were doing that. And then as that started to grow, we realized it was time to go where our customers are. So that hockey stick growth is where we started to think about ways to get into our customers wherever they were. Primarily it was at events like this, where there was probably a half a dozen events over the course every year where we would go strategically where our customers were and say, hey, did you know that we have this program where you can make passive income? Now, I'll say it up front. Our affiliate program is not for everybody because not everybody was really aligned with that same interest. But when you found somebody who understood the value of how can you make Aweber fit into their ecosystem and provide value to their customer, that's where you started to see that uptick in growth. And then overall, a couple years later, you see things soften up in terms of the affiliate signups. Now, there's two reasons for that, which I'll get into later, but at a high level, competition, right? So MailChimp releases a freemium product, or other ESPs have affiliate programs as well. So we started to see some declining and softening in our affiliate signups. But the thing here, the other reason for that dip is, a lesson quickly learned is we didn't provide the focus we needed on this program because of what we saw initially. So maybe we were seeing such hyper growth and we figured it'll run okay organically. And the reality is that fall down there that you see was tied to just no one really watching it. And no one's really nurturing it to what it could be. But then you see the next uptick. And what happened there is we decided to invest in somebody to manage the program. And when you do that, you see that this growth happens, or was happening because somebody was focused on, had specific objectives and goals to grow the program. But this will be kind of the backdrop for the lessons learned over the last 15 years. So despite that up and down ebb and flow, here's one thing that didn't really fall off, and that's revenue. So the revenue coming from the affiliate program, and think about it, this affiliate structure is about commission. So if a marketer or a brand is reselling Aweber and getting a commission, they're succeeding as well. So they're succeeding, we're succeeding in seeing revenue for the platform, but it hasn't really dropped off. And this growth is for two reasons. One is the horizontal growth. So where did we find other affiliates that could join the program? Maybe do a couple referrals per week, per month. And it's also vertical growth. So it was finding the right affiliates that could promote Aweber more because their audience really liked it. So those are two things that we kept in mind as we started to see revenue not drop off as we saw the ebb and flow with our affiliate signups. So let's look at it another way, which is look at the revenue per affiliate. And everyone's familiar with this 80-20 rule. And I think what's interesting here is this is over the entirety of the program, who's generating revenue for us from an affiliate standpoint. Now this includes probably about the first couple hundred affiliates. And obviously there's a long tail of some that maybe have referred one or two over the course of 15 years. But by and large, obviously those that have generated a ton of revenue for themselves and for our platform are stronger advocates for our product. But that's not the biggest opportunity. The biggest opportunity is for those that don't even realize that there's more opportunity for them in becoming a stronger affiliate partner for us. So we became focused on that, what I'll call the 80%, the ripest part of the 80%, we found to be the scaling opportunity. So I'll talk a little bit more about what we did with that and what were some of the outcomes. So when you apply this just kind of a framework and to kind of visually show how we succeeded with that early growth. Now keep in mind, I said Tom started this company focused on creating remarkable experiences, customer first. And we heard those anecdotes coming from Kyle today and some other of the keynotes. And this was our focus. It was create a product that helped you help grow your business. So step one, create a great product. Step two, we decided on day one, anybody could call us. Anyone can call us for customer support. Not many email providers were allowing that, but it was a focus for us from day one. Education, so it was less about paid media. It was more about content marketing, inbound marketing, providing education for the small business owner to figure out, what do I write in my email? How do I get started with email? So those three areas together led to what was a very passionate customer base that then led into what was our in-house affiliate program. Now, for those that are thinking about starting an affiliate program or those that have started an affiliate program, here's why we decided to do it in-house versus using a third party. Well, first of all, it was back early 2000s when the affiliate third-party landscape was fairly nascent. Linkshare, Commission Junction, ShareASale, Has Offers. Many of those guys weren't really hitting their stride at that point. But for us, it was about control, speed, and flexibility because it was starting with our customer base. It was easy for us to spin up an in-house solution that tied into our billing system, but allowed us to maintain what we saw is a couple hundred, a couple thousand per month that are signing up. So in order to stay up with that volume is the reason we went with an in-house solution. Now, I'll admit to the fact of now that things have matured and now that the landscape is such that there are many other third-party options, Get Ambassador, Referral Sasquatch, Extol, more referral-based systems. Those are things we have tested over the course of the last couple of years, and we'll continue to test to augment our in-house program with a third-party solution. So over the course of time, as this base of affiliates started to grow, a couple things became clear. If you think about it, as more customers are starting to become affiliates, and as we start to recruit and find more affiliates that want to earn 30% commission for referring customers to a tool set that their audience loves, we realized that we started to see these different profiles. And there was the one affiliate that maybe just referred to his friends and family or to a closed network, and there's maybe a couple per week. But then we found that there's partners like another SaaS company that has a similar audience to ours, and we wanted to do kind of a co-affiliate marketing swap. And then we found that there's influencers that have tremendous followings that anytime that they stood in front of a conference like this would talk about the tools that they use, and we'd see a huge spike in referrers. So it allowed us to realize that there's different segments that would allow us to scale even faster because of the value and the size that they were representing. And this translated into what I'll call the next evolution of this framework, which is this was a framework that allowed us to scale. And go back to the earlier one, which was the product, which developed a passionate customer base, led us to gain traction with the affiliate program. Well, now that we gained traction with the affiliate program, we've created this ecosystem where all things started to feed into one another. Because the passion that we found in our customer base was being found as our affiliates as well. So what ends up happening is that trifecta of product, customer solutions, and education now became the trifecta of we have an in-house affiliate program, we still have the product that's generating passionate customers that don't mind making commissions, and then it led to partnerships. So integration partnerships, partnerships with other SaaS companies. When the affiliate program became something we could use as added value for those conversations got a lot stronger. As a matter of fact, it led to us developing a team to support partnerships that allowed us to support the value of the in-house affiliate program for those partnerships as well. So this kind of ecosystem became something that we started to play with over time and realized, is there a type of partnership that's better than another as it relates to the affiliate program? Or, which is why it's bilateral, is there a partner that's more interested in the affiliate program first before they become a customer? So we had this interesting dynamic going on that everything was feeding it, each area was feeding it each other, and it was a matter of how do we make sure we take advantage of that and don't miss out. So switching from, going back here, I talk about hub and spoke, right? Early on about how our CEO talks about it. This was the classic example how the affiliate program was becoming a spoke, but was growing so large and becoming so opportunistic for us is how do we make it the hub? And as we started to learn this dynamic between these three areas, we said, this is going to require some effort. And going back to that first slide, when we hired somebody to be focused on this and we saw another increase, that's when we realized it was time to make it its own hub. So the affiliate program then becomes established as its own hub of operations. It has its own dedicated team. It's invested to make sure that there's value being generated in these other spoke areas. And the product, here's the thing that's interesting over time. The passion from a customer that loves our product that then becomes an affiliate, well, now we had an affiliate program that was becoming so represented and known in the affiliate community that we had affiliate marketers coming in and they didn't know about Aweber as a tool, so it was now becoming a lead generation source for our product. So in some ways, the whole thing is switched and flipped over time where now as the hub, the affiliate program itself can serve as a way to generate passionate affiliate marketers, and then introduce them to our customers, or introduce them as a customer through our product. So sales is another division that has found value from our affiliate program. If you think about it, our sales team, it's about how can they consistently provide value to their high volume sending customers. And if you think about it, what high volume sending customer wouldn't want to have an incentive potentially of earning commissions on whoever it is that they're sending to if it's the right opportunity. And like I said before, this isn't right for everybody, but where we were finding there was aligned interest between an information marketer or another SaaS company that had the same content creating small business universe and wanted to offer an email tool to their user base, that's where it started to make sense. And then for community, again, the affiliate as a hub represents the fact that there is a dedicated team pursuing growth through all these spokes. Not just these, but these are the primary ones. But when you think about community, Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, Warrior Forum, if you just look at any affiliate marketing community or forum, there's a chance that there's a conversation there about our affiliate program. Again, more so, if you go back to that chart, more so in the early days, but now there's a lot of ESPs in that marketplace, but it's still a robust conversation about an affiliate marketer for an email marketing platform targeting small businesses. Now, community also was valuable because internally we have our own customer community, only for customers, and obviously there's value created there because it's a great place to introduce the value of the affiliate program to them as users of the product. And then partnerships, again, never looking away from the fact that larger partnerships and investing in the fact that we built a team around partnerships, and now we had an in-house affiliate program that was supporting those partnerships. It led to opening doors to conversations that were mutually beneficial when an integration partner would come up, or like I said before, an ad tech or another SaaS company we'd work together a co-marketing agreement or something like that. Having the affiliate program at the ready was huge to make that partnership strong. So one of the outcomes of this program, so I talked about we have a dedicated person overseeing our affiliate program. And one thing that came out of this was what we call our migration model. So go back to that chart of revenue per affiliate. And we had the scaling opportunity, which was basically the start of the best out of the 80%. And our team applied this model to the 80%, quite frankly, to the entire universe, but it was identifying and profiling our affiliates so we can understand more about what they're trying to accomplish, but also help them gain more value from the affiliate program itself. So affiliate programs, for those that have them, it's very easy to just make it a, click here, get your link, and share it with your people. Like that's very, right? So applying this model to the program itself allowed us to understand that, well, there's the passive affiliate. Anyone who signs up, they make a couple referrals per week, per month. Well, they get all the assets, they get things to use to promote, they get their own unique link, and they get tons of education so that they become educated on Aweber, as well as they're allowed to educate their audience. But those passive affiliates, they may be many, but they're not necessarily generating a ton of revenue for themselves. They're just happy to be here, and that's why they're a passive affiliate. Well, then the next tier is going to be what we call a cyclical affiliate. I referred to them earlier, and this is, some of our affiliates are public speakers. They do the circuits. They focus on webinars, seminars, courses. They provide content to their audience where Aweber as a tool set is a value add to their audience. But we know that they're cyclical because whether it's weekly, monthly, quarterly, when they have their webinar, we see this sort of activity coming from those affiliates. So we know that these are cyclical affiliates because we can predict when they're going to have their show or when they're going to have their seminar, and allows us to become more focused on providing value to them. Going back to creating remarkable experiences. How can we do that for every one of these affiliate levels? But for the cyclical affiliate, we do more for them because they've taken more, or they're giving more in terms of promoting. So we do more for them. Co-branded landing page, creating unique ads to support their upcoming seminar or a webinar or whatever it is. And then those cyclical affiliates can turn into what is known affectionately internally at Aweber as the Emily persona, which represents basically the top 20%. But our affiliate manager has goals and objectives tied to each of these levels, where there isn't a week or month that goes by where he's not thinking about who am I moving from each of these categories up. Because we can do that, because we know how to identify them and find them, and we know how to provide value to them so they become more interested to raise their level. So the Emily affiliate is the one where, again, this is going to be somebody who is, it's an agency, or it's going to be, again, an influencer or a public speaker, someone that has massive scale and reach. And we'll go all in with them. And that's why this is an investment. You know, does it scale? Can it scale? If you find enough Emilys, which we have, it can. And this is where we can offer someone from Aweber to actually be on the webinar, to be in a Facebook Live to educate your followers on how to get started with Aweber. They love it because there's no work for them. We love it because we're able to connect with their audience and give them an opportunity to sign up or to learn more. So we support them any way we can so they're as successful as possible with their webinars, trainings, and even to the point of where we will provide incentives where 30% commission on any referral made is a starting point. But if you're an Emily and you're consistently driving volume, there's opportunity to be paid more than that. And I think that's something that if the interest is there, it aligns, and it's us providing a remarkable experience for our Emilys because that's why they're there. They want to generate as much value and commissions as possible. We're able to support them with doing specific things for them because they qualify for that tier. So again, this is a model that our team is looking at and using to manage and scale up the ripest part of that 80%. The other outcome that we've noticed is you start being able to predict lifetime value. What is the true value of somebody who comes in as a customer? But what about how does the value increase when you tie in the affiliate program? So here we know that our customer has a certain LTV, but we learned over time as we started to watch the activity of our customers who became affiliates, again, passionate about the product, passionate about the program, guess what? Their LTV is almost 2x what a customer with nothing, just kind of using the platform, is worth. So when we start to see that, you start to realize there's ways for our team to identify how can we create value for that customer who's just signed up for a trial, they've gotten into a paid account, and they're just kind of hanging out doing their thing. There's tons of things that we can put in front of them knowing that we can increase their LTV over time. So when you're a customer and affiliate, you're a 1.5x increase in value from just being a regular customer. But wait a minute, when you start bringing into the equation things like integrations and conversations that are happening here, when somebody's touching not just as a customer the platform, but also as an affiliate, but also uses an integration, the value of that customer then becomes Emily level, where it's almost 3x that of a customer that is just a customer. So there's a lot of things that you can do with this and think through this, and maybe this applies to your business or how you're looking to roll out, or you have an existing affiliate program. For those that have it, does this look similar to what you're seeing? For those that are looking to launch an affiliate program, this might be something to consider or keep in mind as you look to grow it out. But this is something that has allowed us to really predict where we can provide more value, because our team managing the affiliate program, there may be somebody who generates 15 trials per week, which on paper looks fairly pedestrian compared to the overall landscape. But when you look more into who that is and what they represent, and if they seem to have what is a cyclical business, then our affiliate team is reaching out to them, providing human connection, again, creating a remarkable experience to let them know that, hey, we can provide a program for you that does this. Would you be interested? So that's how we know to, by doing that, is taking somebody who might be at the base level to the mid-level and who's at the mid-level to the high level. So lastly, just want to wrap up with some lessons. So over 15 years, think about all this data, all these affiliates, all this affiliate activity going back and forth, feedback, both negative and positive, it all turned into these lessons. And the first lesson is, and this kind of started with that first graph, is in real life is greater than email. And funny to be coming from an email company, but it's not exclusive of email, but it's more valuable than email when it comes to things like rolling out your affiliate program. We realized early on that if we were in the place where our customers were, it provided a lot more value and context for the conversation to say, hey, thank you for using our product, name with a face, learn more about this, did you know, would you like to earn 30% commissions? If we knew that this was the right fit. Well, back then the shows, again, about 6 to 10 a year, but those shows were jam-packed with our customers. And as you know, if one knew about it, then 10 more would know about it before the end of the weekend. And that's the value of investing and going to face-to-face opportunities, much like this, where our team is investing in this every year, not just in the beginning, but every year since. The second lesson is realizing that, like any partnership, it requires focus. And in the nature of a lot of moving parts, it's who's there to herd the cats. And that's why there's a need to invest, at least for us, in a dedicated resource. And we realized that this is something we should have done in the first 3 years of the affiliate program, but we saw the growth happening that we just kind of let it happen organically, and we should have invested back then a dedicated individual. But now, as you saw, once we did that, we are seeing results. We're seeing ROI tied to that investment in somebody who's going to manage and herd the cats of an affiliate program. The other lesson we learned is there is so much opportunity when it comes to educating the 80%. And everyone loves the 20%, and maybe that's maxed out, but how are you focusing on the ripest part of your 80%? And guess what? That customer or that affiliate doesn't know that they're the ripest part of the 80%. It was on us to go find them, and by finding them, it actually helped us maintain what I talked about earlier, which was vertical growth. They're already generating 15 trials per week, a couple conversations, and showing that there's value that we can provide, turn into 20 to 30 per week. So that's something that could be a starting point for those that are looking to launch an affiliate program is look at who you have first. The 5 most passionate customers you have could be the good starting point to roll it out. Then lastly, again, I talked about remarkable experiences. It's a core value. It was something that fed the very first affiliate that signed up, who's still an active affiliate today, 15 years later. And he still gets a phone call from our CEO every so often. Because we listened. And by listening, we're able to create remarkable experiences. So when we're at those events, and when we're listening to our customers, we hear that they like ice cream. So we mailed somebody ice cream because they talked about how much they love ice cream. Well, we did that. Somebody talks about their anniversaries coming up, so we sent them flowers. Someone loves our t-shirts, we send them a box, not just one, a box of t-shirts. How do you create remarkable experiences? Because they'll tell somebody who will tell somebody who will tell somebody within your immediate network. So this is something that, when I think about it, it's, do you know who your top 5 customers are by name? And if you do, what's their next life stage event that you can proactively celebrate for them or with them? How do you create that unique surprise? And that's going to generate for you some remarkable experiences. And that's kind of the story, the lessons learned. Thank you for your time. What kind of questions can I answer for anybody here?
Thanks, Eric. Great presentation. Just a quick question. You use the word affiliate all the time, not reseller. You use the word partner, but talking about something else.
Yep.
Is it an affiliate program? Is it not a reseller program? How do you differentiate? People talk about on our paper, on their paper. Do you provide customer service? Does your affiliate provide customer service? Can you just talk about that?
Sure. So affiliate is a term we use tied to the program, and by definition, it's they've signed our agreement, and they're basically signing up to resell and get compensated via commissions, but customer support is coming through us. But for those MLEs and those top tiers, we will help them educate them so that they can provide as much customer service themselves. So we say affiliate, it really is, can be defined as a reseller, but reseller in the fact that, or I should say affiliate, we stick with affiliate because of the commission structure. And we've tested other models and we'll test other models in terms of like cost per lead or cost per trial. But when it's tied to commissions, we're referring to it as affiliate.
Great presentation, thank you. So a question for you around along the same vein, characterizing affiliate versus referral.
Yep.
And I think of it as affiliate is typically more link-based. In other words, there's a badge posted on one of your partners' websites and somebody drives through that link and acquires your product, versus referral, which can be more one-to-one in nature. Somebody's actually referring someone they know.
Yep.
Can you give us a sense of how you guys look at that and what percentage of your sales in this part of the business come from one versus the other?
It's about, I'd say, 70-80% of affiliate, and the rest is going to be that referral base. We had run a test over time with a referral Sasquatch, which is a referral engine that's more about people going more one-to-one to their friends, network, et cetera. Didn't work out so well for us. Doesn't mean we'll stop testing it. But the majority is going to be, here's your link, how can we help, create educational content. And we have customers that are writing blog posts about us that are affiliates, and they'll admit and they'll disclose that they're an affiliate for us. But it's a great way to provide them with content, but also provide them content for their audience.
You spoke about the quality of your affiliates. Can you speak to the quality of the customers that those affiliates bring on? Like, do you look at churn metrics of customers brought on by affiliates?
Yes, great question. So we look at the customers coming from all those affiliates that are in mass. And yes, there's going to be some that are trying to leverage the affiliate program in a way to generate mass scale just signups. But our system is such that anybody who's looking to abuse it will be kicked out altogether. But we do find that the LTV of customers coming in from affiliates, again, can be at or above the value of just a regular customer coming in that isn't tied to any affiliate. But it is a good question because it is something we look at very frequently just to kind of get a sense for the quality of what's coming in.
Great. Thank you very much, Erik. Really appreciate
Great.
it.
Thank you.
Let's give him a hand. Good presentation.